No one expected it, no analyst predicted it, and no preseason model even came close, yet the Los Angeles Lakers are rising in a way that's shaking the entire NBA landscape. And before we continue, make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave your like, and turn on all notifications because here we bring the most intense, honest, and emotional Lakers coverage you'll find anywhere. The story unfolding right now around the Los Angeles Lakers isn't just surprising, it's inspiring. It's the kind of turnaround that reminds people why this franchise is different, why this fanbase never turns its back, and why pressure doesn't crush this team but instead sharpens it. SportsCenter dedicated one of its longest, most detailed segments of the season to the Lakers' sudden rise, their legitimacy as championship contenders, and the shocking possibility that Giannis Antetokounmpo could force his way to Los Angeles. And the tone of the discussion wasn't speculation, or hype, or empty excitement. It was respect. It was recognition. It was analysts admitting that the Lakers have shattered every single expectation placed on them. Scott Van Pelt opened the panel by reminding everyone that major outlets projected the Lakers to be a low-tier team this season, especially after early injuries hit LeBron James, Luka Doncic, and Austin Reeves. Any other roster falls apart under that weight. Any other organization starts looking at draft picks, or starts making excuses about chemistry, or simply loses games they shouldn't. But instead, the Lakers kept winning. Not because they were healthy. Not because they got lucky. But because they executed at an elite level offensively and refused to collapse mentally. That's the difference between a team that plays basketball and a team that plays for banners. Stephen A. Smith went even further. In one of his boldest takes of the year, he called Austin Reeves a legitimate MVP-caliber player this season. Not a breakout star. Not a surprise contributor. An MVP-caliber player. Stephen A. emphasized that Reeves has become a true number 2 option, scoring at all 3 levels, playmaking with patience, defending with intensity, and closing games with maturity that shouldn't even be possible at this point in his career. For years, the Lakers were searching for that piece beside their superstars, the player who could elevate everyone else. According to Stephen A., they found him. Then Tim Legler broke down the Lakers' offensive identity with the kind of detail that few analysts offer. He explained that the Lakers have become dominant in the half-court, controlling pace, forcing mismatches, and punishing defenses with mid-range efficiency that mirrors the 2023 Denver Nuggets, the team that won a title almost purely because their offense was too powerful to stop even with average defense. Legler argued that the Lakers are following that same formula, a team that doesn't need perfect defense because their offense bends every game to their will. That's why the newest NBA power rankings were so eye-opening. LA is now ranked number 3 in the entire league, behind only Oklahoma City and Denver. Just consider how absurd that is compared to where they started. The Lakers didn't climb the rankings because other teams fell. They climbed because they earned it, through execution, toughness, adjustments, and belief. Championship teams don't announce themselves with words. They announce themselves with momentum. And right now, the Lakers have it. But everything shifted when Scott Van Pelt turned the discussion toward one possibility, one that would change the entire NBA overnight. He mentioned the rising internal noise coming out of Milwaukee, frustration building around Giannis Antetokounmpo, and the fact that superstar players rarely stay patient when a franchise's direction becomes cloudy. And then came the explosive part, the idea that Giannis could force his way out, and that the Lakers are one of the top, if not the top, destinations for him. The panel didn't treat it like a fantasy. They talked about it like a real scenario. Stephen A. explained why Los Angeles makes perfect sense. The championship infrastructure already built around LeBron, Luka, and Reeves, the market power, the global branding opportunities, the lifestyle advantages, the winning culture, the expectations, and the chance to form one of the most unstoppable big threes in NBA history. Giannis with this Lakers core isn't just a star joining stars. It's a force of nature joining a system that's already proving it can compete with anyone. Tim Legler pointed out the key question: what would the Lakers have to give up? And the panel agreed, whatever the price is, it would be massive. But it would also be worth it because adding Giannis transforms the Lakers from contenders into inevitable champions. Teams wouldn't just fear them, they'd be overwhelmed by them. Giannis brings defense, transition dominance, interior pressure, unmatched motor, and a competitive fire that amplifies whatever team he joins. With LeBron orchestrating, Luka manipulating defenses, and Reeves scoring from everywhere on the floor, Giannis becomes the piece that breaks the league. This is the new perspective people aren't talking about enough. The Lakers aren't just surprising the NBA. They're building something powerful at the perfect time, right as the door is cracking open for one of the biggest superstars of this generation to look for a new home. And unlike other teams, the Lakers offer the two things Giannis values most: a chance to win now and a place where winning is the expectation, not the dream. This is why analysts are finally waking up. This is why the narrative has flipped. And this is why the Lakers, despite everything stacked against them, are positioning themselves for a run that could define the next era of basketball. Maybe this rise isn't a surprise. Maybe this rise is the beginning of something bigger than anyone imagined. Now, here comes your extended CTA section, 410+ words, focused entirely on asking the audience what they think about this potential Giannis move. And now I want to hear from you, Lakers Nation, because none of this matters if the people who live this every day don't have a voice. I want to know what you think. Should the Lakers go all in for Giannis Antetokounmpo? Should they put everything on the table if it means creating a historic Big Three with LeBron, Luka, and Austin Reeves? Do you believe this is the move that finally restores the Lakers dynasty for the next decade, or do you think the team should trust the growth, chemistry, and momentum this current roster is building? Tell me how you feel about the price. Tell me how you feel about the risk. Tell me what your heart says as a fan who has lived through the highs, the lows, the heartbreaks, the doubts, the miracles, and the constant pressure that comes with wearing the purple and gold. Because the truth is simple: the Lakers don't make normal decisions. They make historic ones. And this could be the next chapter of something unforgettable. Would you be willing to trade young talent? Would you send draft picks? Would you sacrifice depth to bring in a generational player who can dominate on both ends of the floor? Or do you believe the Lakers already have enough talent to win without making a move of this magnitude? There is no wrong answer. There is only passion, perspective, and the voice of a fan base that has shaped the identity of this franchise for generations. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Write long. Write emotional. Write what you believe. I want this community to debate, to analyze, to react, to argue, and to dream together. Would Giannis make the Lakers unstoppable? Would this be the biggest move since Shaq? Would it redefine the NBA landscape for years to come? And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave your like, and activate the notifications so you don't miss any updates from Los Angeles Lakers News Top. This conversation starts with you. This energy comes from you. And this decision, if it ever becomes real, will be one the entire NBA watches through the eyes of Lakers Nation. Here's a crucial insight for you. Diving into financial education can significantly elevate your quality of life. In the realm of finance, take the time to explore bonds and stocks, with a special emphasis on real estate investment trusts, REITs. These investments have the potential to generate passive income. Approach this journey with diligence and opt for reputable investment brokerages globally. By doing so, you'll be laying a solid foundation for a more secure and prosperous future.